Now, so while I have lost some weight, it's not a diet for you to lose weight. It's a diet for you to, well, technically, it's a diet for you to actually help clean out your system and feel better about yourself. You get plenty of protein from stuff like beans that your body doesn't actually need it. So you're okay. But if you want to go vegan, you're going to cut out the eggs. You're going to cut out the dairy. Vegan is very much more stricter, Man, where did I go to school? Wow. Vegan is much more stricter than vegetarianism. But vegetarianism also there's all these people that have their own little rules about it. Well, I'll have, like my rule, I'm okay with eggs, I'm okay with, with bread, with milk, but I don't want to use chicken stock in here. Okay? I won't use, I try not to order any soups that are made with anything other than a vegetable stock of some kind. I got those other three off. They're pliable. They're ready to go. This is almost ready to go. I need to, that's what I'm going to do. I need to clean off my cutting board here. So, if you're looking into it and you're saying, I'll try vegetarianism, that's fine. The fact is, you get a lot of protein in eggs, you get a lot of protein in beans, but a lot of people overdo, including myself, a lot of people overdo the pasta and the grains. Okay, one of the things you have to really worry about is the pasta and the grains, because you don't want to, that's where you're going to put on weight. I mean, if you're not doing this to lose weight, that's cool, but you're not doing it to gain weight, I promise you. And if you're not careful, you're going to gain weight with pasta. You're going to gain weight with the bread. Okay, so go to whole grains. Not even just wheat bread, go to whole grain breads, which are better for you, and, go to pastas that are wheat pastas or whole grain pastas. They actually inject protein into them also when they're making the pasta. So it helps you with your protein. Now, but don't think, I'm going vegetarian and all the weight's just going to shed off. Okay, you still have to exercise. You still have to, do a lot of things on your own, like make sure you're not overeating, especially when you're decided you're a vegetarian and all you're going to eat is pasta. I don't know who did that, but it may have been me. So, you've got to be really strict about it. Here's more tortillas, just pliable, remember? Just pliable. Let's turn you guys around. Let's turn you around. Let's look at our... Oops, there it is. I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. That was my thumb. Let's look at our cooking area. Okay? I don't need this anymore. My beautiful knife can move to the side for a few minutes. Now, all we're going to do, if you have a cookie sheet, that's great. If you don't, look, this is what I have. This is a foil pan. It's actually like a half sheet, and it's used to make cakes in that you can take and then not worry about bringing the pan home. So it's a foil pan made for that. All right? So that's what I have. That's what I'm going to use. Okay, so all we're going to do, let me get one of these. I don't want to put this hot thing on top of my beautiful cutting board, but I'll put it on top of that. Okay, so all you got to do is fill this. All right, that's a little too much for this fill, and roll it. Now, if it's not going to stay rolled like this, and you're worried, hey, it may not stay rolled while it's baking, that's cool. Get your best friends here. They're called toothpicks. Okay? Find the roll, find the end of the roll, push the toothpick all the way through, and what you want to do is try to keep that flap down so you can do it that way. Okay? Let's do it again. Let me show you one more time. Not that you didn't get it, but I've got to do this anyway. Now, I am going to cheat a little bit. Well, it's not cheating. It's just an easier way of doing this. You can do this exactly like this. Okay? Roll it. Make sure it goes through like that. Keep that fat end down that's going to pop open. Let's do it again. I am going to actually top these things off with a little bit of spray. A little bit of cooking spray. Now, I don't want it fried, so I'm not deep frying these things, which is normally what happens with them. Normally, they get deep fried. Okay?
And when they get deep fried, not only are you getting the fat off of the hamburger, I'm going to use olive oil spray, but you know, with the cooking spray, I got enough. This one's a little fatter than the other ones. I understand. I'll keep that one. I'll let my wife eat the other ones. Poor her. Okay. So you can do it with cooking spray, and because you're doing it with cooking spray, you're getting just a little bit of oil in there, but it'll also show up. It'll also fry up a little better, and it should keep it nice and rolled and tight. When you have it in there and you don't have it, you see how I didn't put enough in the first ones, and now I'm trying to finish off the other ones? This would actually be like a taco, so why don't we just do it this way? Why don't we close it like this? See, we did a taco, and then we threaded the toothpick through, and that'll stay like that. Wait till you see how that one comes out. All right. Now, what did I say? Oh, I said cooking spray. Absolutely. Okay. A little bit of cooking spray. It's like when you're baking and you throw a little bit of butter on top of the bread when you throw it in so you can get a nice crust on it. That's what we're doing with the cooking spray. These go into that oven, the 375 oven, and then we're going to come back and work on something else. I hope you guys are still with me there. Here we go. Frankly, I'm only going to leave them in there. I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes, guys. You may need a few more minutes after that, but I'm getting through a cooking show here. I'm going to show you what it looks like in 10 minutes. Why don't we look at something else before we start our guacamole? Why don't we go back and look at our rice? Okay, here's our beautiful rice. Oh, you see how it's fluffing up? You see how it's absorbing all that stock? That's beautiful. Technically, you should never do this and push it around, but if you think it's already going through and you think it's going to stick on the bottom, do this and turn it off and let the steam, and that's all I'm going to do. Keep it covered, let the steam do all the rest of the work. It's off. All of our stovetop is off. We got our stuff in the oven. We're done on the stove. Why don't we go look at over here. Now, I had a whole bowl here of avocados that actually went bad on us because I didn't use them fast enough. But what I did do was get some avocado, and I opened them, and then I cut them open. You can see there's a little black to them, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're going to put this avocado. This is actually 1.5 medium-sized avocados. Okay? But I had to do this to try to save them. So since there's black on them already, that means they're oxidizing already. Throw some lemon juice early on there. There you go. I've got the onion and the tomato in here already. What did I talk about, guys? What did I talk about? A thread. This is the common thread. Alright? So while we're doing this, remember, the common thread, a little bit of spice. Okay? I know people freak out when I do a common thread through everything, but that's just how I am. I am I guess I'm a tailor of cooking, I guess you can say. I like to keep common threads in everything. Alright, let's squish this up together. So we're not done. We're not done by a long shot, guys. We're not done, okay? So let's squish it together. We got tomato, we got onions, avocado, and the seasoning. But remember, I wanted to do other stuff with this. Now, this is what it looks like. We have the lemon juice in here also. Remember, the lemon juice is to help keep it nice and green. You hear my little puppy? If you didn't, trust me, she's trying to get my attention. Okay? So what else does it need, guys? Well, we're going to throw in green onion that we had in the freezer. Okay? Why am I throwing in green onion with this other onion? Because green onion has a softer, subtler taste, and I happen to enjoy it a lot. So let's throw some of that in. I do not, at this point, have any jalapenos in the house. I might have some frozen, guys. I do. I might have some frozen. I'll look for a second. But if not, don't worry about it. Jalapenos are not, unless you're a big jalapeno person, you don't need them. I happen to love jalapenos, but if I don't have any in the house, then how am I going to use them? I'm not going to use the pickled kind, because that just changes the flavor of everything, and that's not what we want. We want fresh jalapenos that have not been cooked or pickled in any way. So, there you go. Now, what else does it need, guys? Well, I'm going to tell you as soon as I figure out where it is. It needs sour cream. This is Mexican sour cream. Okay? Not much different from American, but it is still different. It is still different enough, but any sour cream you use, Mexican or American, is going to do exactly what we want to do here. Put in a good scoop, okay? Don't worry about going too much. You're not going to do too much. But before you start stirring it, make sure you have all you want, okay? I need to write this down. I'm going to use mine up. Mine's gone. Okay, so, because once you start this, you don't want to put it back into the sour cream. Okay, now you have this. And we're going to find a nice bowl to present it on. We're going to find ourselves a nice bowl to present it on. Let's put that over here. Oh, much better. All right, now we have our spices in there. We have our avocado in there. And now you have this right here. Beautiful. Wait till you see it on display right now. All right. Now, we got 6 minutes left on that. Our rice is ready. I'm going to put this into a nice display bowl. If I can find a nice, there it is. Nice display bowl. The trouble with having a new kitchen, everybody, the trouble is you don't always remember where you put everything. I had already gotten so used to that other kitchen. I was in it for a year. I knew where everything was. And now I'm back here, and my first cooking show of the year, of the new season, and now I've got to realize, oops, I got to figure out where everything is. All right, look at that. Look at that. There you go. Now that is beautiful. Oh, delicious. Delicious, quick. Delicious and quick guacamole. Now, if you're saying, okay, I'm not going to leave it out on the counter, then wrap it in plastic and put it into the refrigerator and bring it out when everything else is ready. Nothing wrong with that. Plastic wrap. And we'll bring it out when everything else is ready. I'm actually not going to put it away, but you get the idea. All right, guys. Now, let's look at that rice one more time. What am I doing? I'm trying to clean all this stuff out of your way. I'm trying to keep this area clean. That's what you should always do, is clean as you cook. Clean as you cook, and then there's a lot less to clean up later, guys. That is the absolute truth. This is the rice. Look at this. Look at this. The red beans and rice. Southwest style, we used an adobo sauce. And I mean an adobo powder, not a sauce, with tomato sauce. And so this is not the Cajun red beans and rice, which I happen to love. Okay, this is a Southwest red beans and rice. And you are going to love this one. You really, really are. Okay, I'm going to get a plate. I need to put this onto a plate so that you guys can see what it looks like. If I walk away, you're going to see that I'm wearing shorts. That's cool. Don't worry about it. Alright. Yes, I know, I left for like a minute. No, I only left for like 20 seconds, guys. Come on. Not even 20, 10 seconds. 10 seconds I was out of the picture. 10 seconds to talk amongst yourselves. Remember, guys, this is a different setup. I'm using Ustream currently today. You can text or whatever they call it. Text your questions. I'll try to look at this and read it before I say goodbye, and then we'll go from there. We have 3 minutes left here. Let me talk to you directly, guys. Hey, there you are again. All right, let's do this way. I'm trying to get you out of that light that's behind me. You like the hat? This came from my sister back home. Hi, Rose. She's nursing a broken arm. My very own logo. It's a little different from my old logo. Here's my old logo. And there's my new logo. It was cleaned up and made a little bit better for everybody else by one of my sons, by Derek. All right. Now, I understand you may have poor connection. You may not be able to see. It may be like really slow and stuff, but you're going to get to see everything, guys. All right. Let's go back and... let me show you one more thing, guys. Look at this. My new business card. This is my new business card. Where is it? There it is. It's a guitar pick. All right. And, you know, if you guys want a guitar pick, that's cool. All you have to do is send me an email. Make sure you visit my webpage, see my videos, send me an email, and I'm sure we can do something for you. All right, let me plate this, and we have 2 minutes before I pull those things out of the oven. So, let's plate some rice. Bum, bum, bum. This, of course, is still oven safe, so even after I plate it, I'll put it back into the oven and let it sit there until my wife comes home. When she's ready to eat, we'll eat, and then we're going dancing. We're back to taking some dance lessons, so that's a good thing. Look at this rice. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful, guys? There you are. That's beautiful. And now you're going to hear the oven go cling, cling, cling. But you see why? I mean, I put a full cup, and I should have stayed with half a cup, but I changed it so I could look better on camera. I'm so worried about the way it looks on camera that I changed it. And then because I changed it, I end up with too much. So here you are. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, we're going to take pictures of it. You're about to hear this thing go ding. I'm going to go ahead and pull them out right now. Okay, it's got 30 seconds left, and I'm going to pull them out right now. All right. Cancel everything here. Cancel, cancel. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, hot. Okay, they are a little bit soft still. Soft to maybe what you want, maybe what I want, but they will harden a little bit. And of course, here's that great taco, in case you wanted to make it into an actual taco instead of a rolled taco. That, my friends, is how we do it around here. All right? There you are. Beautiful rolled tacos. In my case, these are vegetarian. In your case, if you use ground beef, they're just beef rolled tacos. If you use chicken, we didn't even cover that, but they're beef rolled tacos. Red beans and rice. Red rice and beans. Red beans and rice. Baked rolled tacos. And a beautiful side of guacamole. Guys, my name is Chef Mick. This is Cooking for the Boys Live. I'm trying to get this done right. There you are. This is Cooking for the Boys Live. Oh, I have it upside down, see? Oh, that makes all the sense in the world, doesn't it? Wow. Chef Mick, Cooking for the Boys Live. Peace and love. Peace and love. If you know how to cook, you can marry for looks. We'll see you next week. I hope you enjoyed our season opener. Bye, guys. Love you guys. Bye. La-di-da-di-da. If you know how to cook. I'm trying to type while I'm singing. You can marry for looks. Send. There you go. Peace and love, guys.